Hi everyone, I am Isabel.
And I'm Kateri. Welcome back to another episode of No Sugar with Everything Kraus.
Woo! Yay.
Woohoo! Episode 5. So exciting.
Let's get into it. Well, Kateri, how are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in
30 minutes.
Oh god, I just shook my desk. I don't know if you saw that. I rammed the chair into it by accident.
Isabel's in a swivel chair, and we really have to get her a not swivel chair because she can't help but
I'm
move.
just like,
She's constantly moving. Like, if you're watching on YouTube, you see it.
I don't know if you get dizzy because of it, but I do. So
yeah, we have to get you another chair. But anyway.
Anyway, I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. I have separation anxiety.
I know.
Even though you are right below me.
I know, but we don't spend all day together anymore, so it's like
I know. And
something
about you and I is that we literally live our days in unison. Like what I do, Kateri does. What Kateri does, I do.
I know.
So,
but I've been walking Zoe alone. Zoe's our dog who has to be walked every hour. Literally every hour, basically. She just
not every 15 minutes.
Whines and paws at you. Really aggressive.
Oh my god.
Wait. It hurts. Her claws literally hurt when she hits you. So yeah, I've just been walking Zoe alone, working alone, making the boys food alone. Don't have my helper with me, but it's okay because it is what it is and you're doing what you need to do. But I miss you.
I know. I miss you too. Especially because for those of you who don't know why I'm not with Kateri every single day, every waking minute, is because I go to Drexel, as I've said, and Drexel has this thing called a co-op program, which is when you work 6 months out of the year and stop taking classes to work an internship, work in, a real life job to kind of get some experience and also build your resume and have some more connections when you leave school. It is great for everyone who achieves to work in a corporate world. Mm-hmm. I do commend Drexel's process. I really do think it's amazing.
I think it's so awesome that you guys get
it is so awesome.
It's like it's an extended internship because you're doing it from now to August. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like everyone watching knows that I really don't love, I never aspire to be the 9-to-5 life, but for right now, I do think it's something important for me to see, to know that I don't want to do it, one, and also I feel like my job in particular, I work for a very cool company, I would say. I love my position. I'm doing social media for them. They are a honestly pretty big company. Mm-hmm. And it's really cool to see all the working parts moving together. And I'm learning a lot that not only I can use if I were to go into social media, but also to use for Everything Kraus for No Sugar. Mm-hmm. So, I may not be looking forward every single day to go into the office, which is only for April. I am remote for the rest of the 5 months. So that's awesome. I'm fortunate enough for that. But at least I'm kind of working a 9-to-5 that I do actually really like. And I am learning a lot. I'm going to find the good in it. Because if I look for, go ahead.
I think you can make a lot of connections with this as well. So it's like, you have no idea who you're going to meet, even just who your coworker is or someone you meet through the company, whatever it is. I feel like internships and jobs before you graduate just give you the experience you need to be able to go out after college and into the real world and just have way more experiences under your belt.
And I honestly, I much rather, although it is the 9-to-5, I much rather be working a 9-to-5 than taking classes that I still feel the same way about. You know what I mean? I'm it's not at least I'm making connections and doing stuff that actually kind of matters for a company that I like.
Exactly.
So I'm definitely choosing to see the good in it instead of, being so upset that I'm working this corporate job. It's whatever. I'm in school anyway. I'm not missing any of my years to be an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
I'm in school. So yeah, but that is why I am not with Kateri every single waking minute, as I said. And it's really upset because I went from a very easy class schedule of basically having two days of classes a week. So I had all the time and I literally would miss them. So I now really don't have as much time with you and I don't love it, but it's all right because I don't get much work done when I am home with you.
I know, it's honestly better. I feel like the first month you being in office is for the best.
Yeah, I need to get down actually being able to do the work away from you. So it's all right. It's all right. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's new with as well. Kateri, same old kind of. But
I am progressing.
Yes, of course. But I'm saying in terms of major life updates. Nothing
Major,
too
yeah.
crazy. I am going away next week, which is fun. Or this
Yes.
weekend.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Tulum.
Oh my
So
god.
by the
Chichen Itza.
yeah, by the time this episode comes out, I will be in Tulum. So that's
Yes.
very exciting and fun. I feel like I haven't been on have I ever even been on a vacation like outside of my family? Besides like
I don't know.
college trips, I'm not really sure. But yes, I'm going with my boyfriend and his sister and some of her friends. So
Why
I'm
are you
just
going?
for his birthday.
Yes. Shout that out.
I know. Tyler, his name's Tyler for
Yeah.
I feel like
My
he'll
boyfriend. My
yeah.
boyfriend's birthday.
Yeah, he'll probably be brought up a couple times throughout this podcast anyway. So yeah, we're going for his birthday and we'll be there on his actual birthday, which is fun.
Yeah.
I feel
Good.
like
It's
there's no way he can have a bad birthday when we're literally there in Tulum on
which
his
is
birthday.
it's just safe. As a role of a girlfriend, it's safe.
Exactly.
It's safe.
Job is done.
Yeah, like, so that's amazing, but you
Yeah.
are getting all packed this week, and
Mhm.
I'm loving the outfits you're bringing. I can't wait for you guys to see them.
Yes, I know.
I'm,
I'm
like,
so
excited for you
excited.
to pop off there. I
Yeah,
am.
because I feel like I've made major headway with how I take content kind of. Like I'm
Yeah,
starting to just do things the way I want to do them. So now I'm like super excited to be doing something that's different than my day to day
yeah,
and take content, but also like be really present. You know what I mean? It's like I feel
yeah,
like you can take content for a little bit and then set it aside, then at night, like make the reels or post the photos or
yeah,
whatever it is.
and it's very almost naturally aesthetic. Like, I feel like if there's a palm tree, it's aesthetic.
It's like, okay,
Literally all you need, like,
yeah,
grab a coconut,
I'm gonna
put on
bring
your
my
cute bikini,
exactly. It's like
cute
I
little
can't literally can't go wrong
yeah,
at all. So yeah,
yeah.
I'm very, very excited for that. We leave on Saturday. So woohoo.
Awesome, and I'm
I
so
know.
excited
I
for
know.
you.
Thanks. I know I'm
I'm a
gonna
little bit
miss
I'm a little bit jealous, but I am always happy when you are happy, so, obviously and I've been going on quite a few trips recently
yeah,
without you.
it's my turn.
I'm like, "Alright, Katira, you can leave me for a bit."
But yes, so very excited for that. Updates to come. Can't wait to talk about it after when we record when I
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah, oh my god, that'll be so fun to
Mhm.
debrief in our next episode after
Yes.
this one. But, yeah, so that's pretty much all that's going on with Katira and I right now.
Mhm.
Some fun updates, some boring updates, but let's get into this episode, right?
Yes. Yes.
So,
Today we're gonna be talking about just our top, what is it, 12 products?
top 12, yep.
Yeah. I mean, the
Which
list
is
could
hard,
probably keep
but
going.
it could be, like, top 15 on
Yeah.
top 50, like
Yeah, so we're just gonna be going over our top favorite products right now. I mean, it ranges anywhere from, like, wellness products to just everyday basic products. I feel like this is just a good thing to go over because there are some things we're extremely passionate about, and I just wanna share them with the world because I think everyone should have them in their life if that is
Yeah,
something they're into. So,
yeah,
yeah, we're gonna go over them, and then we're gonna link all the products in the show notes of the show as well, so you can easily access them, check them out, and go to the people's website and just read more about them as well.
yeah, awesome. So, I'll
Go
actually
ahead.
get started.
Yes,
So
go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Is.
start off with product number 1. It is called the Symbiotica Topical Magnesium Oil Spray. I absolutely love the spray as well as my entire family, but I just want to start off by reading a little blurb from their website to
Mhm.
kind of read to you how they describe it and then, give our take on it
Yeah.
because I think they say it best. Most companies do.
Yes.
So okay, so this spray. Magnesium is an essential trace mineral responsible for more than 300 enzymatic systems that regulate diverse biochemical reactions in the body, including muscle and nerve function, blood glucose control, blood pressure regulation, and healthy brain development. So,
A lot.
a lot. A lot. We'll kind of break that down to why we like it. Like, as
Mhm.
great as that is, and as much as I love everything that it does, I really just, like, love it in general. You know what I mean? Like, I
Ex
just surface level, I love it.
and everyone like, I'm pretty sure it's, like, a statistic that literally everyone is magnesium deficient.
Yeah.
It's just, like,
It
a
is,
thing.
it is.
Yeah. So, it's an amazing way to get more magnesium because it's just a spray bottle, and we use it before we go to bed, like, our
Yeah.
whole family. That's
So
how
it
we
is
got into
yeah.
it.
It is, like, when I say topical, I mean that, like Kateri said, it's a spray, so it absorbs right into your skin, into
Mhm.
your bloodstream. So that's what
Yes.
that means. Like, I, like, spray my neck, my stomach, and a man that Kateri, my mom and I met in where was it? Portugal,
Portugal. Mhm.
was this guy from the Netherlands, and he told us that we need to be spraying magnesium on our heels. So
Yes.
I now spray it on the bottom of my feet and my heels
Mhm.
because that is apparently the best spot to enter a spray like that into your bloodstream.
Mhm. Well, because he was talking about it too, which was really interesting. He was a runner, and our mom
Oh,
was
yeah. Yeah.
asking him just about, like, how he handled knee pain and stuff like that, and he was like, "Spray magnesium on the bottom of your feet and, like, on your knees at night." And she was like, "Oh my god, really?" And then right after that, we got into Symbiotica products, and she saw this, and she ordered it and was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna start spraying it." And then she was having better night's sleeps, and then she got the whole family on board, and now
She
it's
hooked
just
me first.
yeah,
She
she hooked you first, and now we're all literally obsessed with it. Like, I cannot go to bed without it. Well, I can go to bed without it, but, like, it's such a habit for me to do, and it
No, I'm
n
addicted.
now it's like when I spray it, my body knows almost that I'm about to go to sleep, so then it gets me even
Yeah.
more relaxed.
Yeah.
And then a couple things 3 more things from their website that I wanna touch on for this product. So, it promotes relaxation, which I 100% feel. Like, that
Oh,
is
like, it's everything we're saying is so valid. It's crazy. I've
yes,
never felt like there was such an accurate description about a product.
a product.
Like, I
So
truly believe all of this.
and
Like,
I
I don't
feel like so many products, you hear all these things like, "Oh my god, that sounds amazing," but then, like, one of the 10 things actually works,
yeah.
or you actually feel the effects of this, it's like all of it.
Yeah.
So, promotes relaxation with lavender extract, which relieves anxiety and helps promote the relaxation. It reduces inflammation with aloe vera juice. So, aloe vera juice contains antioxidants, vitamin A and C, and is very anti-inflammatory. And then also supports, excuse me, joint health with magnesium chloride, which eases aching joints and sore muscles. So, like that man was saying in Portugal, that's why he would spray it on the bottom of his feet and his knees. And I feel like now that Isabel and I have been running more, I've been spraying it more on my knees and my muscles at night just to kind of help that recovery process of them. So yeah, highly, highly recommend this product.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like we're not even emphasizing, like, this is this is excuse me, my favorite
We're too excited.
I know. This is my favorite product on the list. This is my top 1 out of these 12, to be truthfully honest.
Oh,
Like,
for sure, for
I'm
sure.
obsessed with it.
The
Our whole
rest of the products aren't in any specific order. This
yeah,
is the
this is
number
top
1 for
yeah.
a reason.
Yeah, and it's funny because, as Kateri said, our entire family's hooked on it, like, it's to the point where when like, my mom ordered 4 bottles of it one time, so we all
Mhm,
had one at home, and when we ran out of it, I remember, like, how it first started when Xander wasn't hooked on it, when you weren't hooked on it, I
mhm.
would have to run the bottle to Xander. My mom would use it, and then I would give it to Xander, and then Xander would use it, and then I would do all my routine, and then I would go get it. So, like,
And she would use it.
we all passed it around, and we're really just obsessed with it, and other than all those great side effects, I just have to say it makes me sleep like a rock.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is, but it puts me in well, I do know what it is,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it puts me into the deepest sleep
I
ever.
know. I see
Like,
and, like,
I
I fall asleep really quick,
really, really quick. Like, I don't
which,
even
like,
close
I
my
can
eyes.
touch on later in another product, but I've been noticing I go to sleep like that. Like, once I head down, eyes closed, it's like, "Good night."
Yeah, it really is crazy, and
Mhm.
it's just the best sleep of your entire life, like, I
Yes.
promise you. So, this will be linked. As I said, all of them will be linked, but
Mhm.
top
Yes.
1, guys. Alright?
Symbiotica has a lot of great products. I feel like they're
Yeah,
becoming
honestly,
more popular right now, and
we're
they
such a fan
do
of
have
all
a just side note, they do have a specific sleep formula. We haven't tried that just because this has been working for us, but I think if you need a little extra help with sleep, like you aren't a great sleeper, that's probably something that'll work because it's always sold out. I feel like it comes back in stock and sells out quickly. So,
yeah,
yeah, just check out Symbiotica in general. Not sponsored at all, just freaking love the company.
yeah, master fans over here.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so the next product, this is, I think, more me than you
Yeah,
as well.
I've actually never used this product,
Yes.
so
So this
curious.
is the Luxe Unfiltered number 12 bronzing face drops. So I've had these face drops for over a year, I want to say. I was using them religiously and then I kind of got off of them because I didn't want to be like tan all the time. But now that I'm going on this trip, I like have been really religious about using them every other day or every 2 days, whatever. But they are the best tanning face drops. They don't smell like that crazy self tanner smell, and they really leave my face feeling glowy as opposed to dirty. Like, I don't know if you ever used face
Yeah,
tan drops.
I
But, like
used, like, Isle of Pear like, back in the
yes,
day. Back in
yes,
the day, I'd
and
use Isle
those
of
used to make
Paradise.
me feel like I needed to wash my face, even though the point was to not wash your face after.
Yeah.
And this, I do not feel like that at all, and they talk about on their website, like, it's non-toxic, vegan,
I was gonna ask
fragrance-free,
that.
cruelty-free, so, like and the, owner of the company, the founder of the company, I follow her on Instagram. She was, like, very into that from the beginning before even having, like, all natural products was a thing. She just cared about it when she started the company, so she was like that from the start. So I love that because, like, I don't want fragrances going in my face on my biggest organ. Like, your skin is your biggest organ, and I don't want fragrance going on it. So I love that. Some of the key ingredients that they talk about are pomegranate extract, coconut water, passion fruit oil, vitamin E, and hyaluronic acid. So it's almost kind of like a skincare step, essentially.
I was gonna ask, like I was reading those ingredients and I was like, wow, that does seem like a skincare step, but it's also
Mhm.
from someone who doesn't use it, I really don't know anything about it. Like, so this is really clean because I
Yeah.
almost took it as it was like a perfume and I kind of questioned it. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, like
No,
I
and
don't get that.
it doesn't make me break out at all, like, other than my typical hormonal acne that I have. I don't feel like I break out from it, and I just do, like, my regular skincare in the morning, and then sometimes I'll mix it into my moisturizer and then put it on, or if I just forget to do that, because like, it's just a habit just to do my moisturizer, I'll just put 3 to 4 drops in my hands, rub them together, and, like, dab it all over my face. If you do it that way, you have to be really make sure you're careful about getting it everywhere
Yeah.
because you don't wanna miss a spot. It's a lot easier to do it with your moisturizer and then just wash your hands with soap after to make sure you don't keep tanning that inside of your hands, basically.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I know I remember when I first got it, I was like, "How many drops do I do?" And the more you do, of course, the tanner you're gonna be, so it's like you can do 1 to 2 drops for just, like, a gradual light glow, 3 to 4 or 5 to 6, however many you wanna do, so I've been really liking it because especially leading up to this trip, I wanna have that glow, and I just feel like I don't know, when you look a little glowy and tan, you always feel
Yeah.
better, so I've been loving it.
I should like really get these.
Yeah, no, I like, you should for sure. They have other products too. I love their tanning lotion. It's not a mousse or anything. It's just like a gradual glowy tan, which I've also been starting to use on my legs and arms and love it. Doesn't smell like anything. So their products are really, really great. I highly recommend checking them out. All these, of course, we're going to say we recommend all of them. That's why they're on this
Yeah.
list. But
Yeah.
I do really like them. And I think if you're looking for a good self tan company, they have chic products. It's very appealing to look at.
Yeah.
And you know that there's not a bunch of junk in it, and you can trust it putting on your skin, which I like a lot.
Yeah. That's the most important part, honestly. Because as
Exactly.
Kateri said, your skin is your biggest organ. So it's really important to
Mhm.
watch what you're putting on that. So that's
Yes,
great to know.
yes.
I have to look into that. I'm
I
about to
know,
be buying.
I know, I know.
This
I gotta
this
get you some
podcast
of them.
sold yeah, this podcast sold me already. All
Mhm,
right.
mhm. Sponsor
Okay.
me.
Okay, so next up, number 3 is Kion Aminos. So Kion is the company and Aminos is obviously the
The
product, but
product.
I wanted to specify that it's not like a certain kind of amino.
Yes.
And this is an essential amino acid drink mix made up of all of natural ingredients. And I'm gonna read again, this is a little bit of a technical description, so I'm gonna read this from the website as well.
Mhm,
So, the essential amino acids are the building blocks of protein, energy, and total body health. They help you grow and maintain lean muscle mass, speed up recovery, improve mental performance, and more. So, they are really essential for fitness, I
mhm,
would say. So, if you're really a physically fit person, always on the move or always doing activity every day, highly suggest these.
mhm.
Kateri and I started taking these. Well, we used to just take them after our workout. We used to do like a scoop after our workout, and you just put them in water and we froth them, but we found
It
that
does
putting
work.
them yeah, it works better in a like a blender bottle that you make protein shakes in.
Mhm.
But now that we are running, we kind of tested out you told me to do this, actually take like making it before our run, drinking half before and half after because it does say on the website on the product that you can either use it before or after, so we kinda use it both.
Before, during, or after, they, like, talk about it,
Yeah.
and because it helps with endurance and energy, and then after it helps with recovery, so I feel like both of them are important, but I also don't wanna be, like, downing a bunch of the aminos, like, I cherish them because I love
Yeah.
them so much, but yeah, I love the aminos, and okay, so side note, we first heard about the Kion the company from Ben Greenfield, and then the founder was on the Skinny Confidential. So I highly recommend listening to that episode because after I listened, I immediately was like, we need this. Everyone needs it. Like, not even if you're not into fitness and you're not working out every day, I just feel like it's essential amino acids, and you
They're
can
called
even,
essential for a reason.
you can get all the protein you want, but you're not going to get all of the essential amino acids in your daily diet. Like, there's some that don't come from food. So you need a supplement like this to kind of get that. So yes, these have been, I feel like I've noticed a difference in my recovery for sure. I
think so too. Well, if you really think about it,
forget to drink it, which is rare, but say I don't, I do feel like my recovery feels a little bit worse for sure.
Interesting you say that because I didn't drink it after that leg day
Yeah.
last week, and I literally was hobbling at Easter.
I know.
So that's interesting that you say that, but
Yeah.
yeah, we really do love it. They come in great flavors like mango, watermelon. I think they're good.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, they're not the best tasting things, but they're also like they're not terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I kind of just chug it. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, definitely recommend. Oh, and such a side note from this too, but that company Kion that makes the Aminos, they also make the coffee I drink every day. So the beans that I use for my cappuccino machine or espresso, it doesn't just make cappuccinos, it's an espresso machine, but I only drink cappuccinos. So we use their coffee too because it is very clean and what did mom say? Pesticide, mold free. Coffee beans have a lot of mold in them, so you have to make sure that the coffee you're drinking
a lot
is
of pesticides, a lot of mold, like those pots are just sprayed with stuff. So I don't know, it stinks, but you can't really just trust, like, all coffee is not created equal, all tea is not created equal. It's like everything isn't. But yeah, their coffee is, I feel like
it's like delicious.
I see such a difference when we have that and when we run out of it and we have to like just buy a random one for the sake of having coffee in the house. So yeah, another great company.
Yeah, so highly recommend shopping their site. It's literally gonna be high. I am literally a fangirl of all of these like this next one, this next product.
Play a game. If you, I don't want to say like a drinking game, but like, you know how TV shows or live shows are like, take a drink every time you hear someone say something. It's like every time we say we highly recommend. It's like, take a drink.
Take a drink.
Yeah.
Oh my god, people would be literally hammered.
We should totally tell you at the end of this when we're playing that.
Oh my god, we can make like a little edit about that.
Yeah, I think we
should. Your Friday night activity.
Yes.
Play this podcast at your pregame. You'll get hammered.
Exactly. Okay, moving on. So the next product on our list, we both use this, love this, is the Canopy humidifier. So I am legitimately obsessed with having a humidifier. I first heard them on a podcast, the owner of this, or the president. She wasn't like the founder, but she went on board because she was a dermatologist and she didn't realize how much a humidifier impacted your skin. So it kind of went hand in hand with, or maybe she wasn't, I don't know. She was either a hair specialist or a dermatologist, one of the both, but she cared about both a lot. So amazing company, and humidifiers really just help promote, obviously, healthy air, healthy skin, healthy hair. They take out that like gross moisture and all that dust. Like, I just feel like bedrooms get so much dust in them, at least mine does. And the humidifier really keeps that air circulating and not so stagnant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like think about it. Like, you need clean air, especially if during the winter when you like shut your windows and you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, picture like all the stuff in the air. Like, I can't believe I didn't have this at one point, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
I only got it. I actually got it for Christmas because mom got you it and was like, Isabel needs this. So
I know. And mine is in Florida right now. And I was like actually upset that I didn't have room in my carry-on to bring it home, because I'm literally noticing a difference in my bedroom here now that I don't have it. Like, one of the things it says on the website, so I'm going to read some statistics, but one of them is 85% of people felt an improvement in dry, cracked lips. And since being home, my lips have been so dry. And I'm like, what the heck? It's warm out. Like, why are my lips so dry? And I just feel like it's a shift from not having the humidifier, literally. Like, I noticed it. I know, and that could be crazy, but also I was using it for 2 months. So, and then I just went to not using it. That's coming in your room as well and sleep there.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, come down and sleep over.
Just for the humidifier.
I should bring it up for you. I should let you have it while you're home.
No, don't be crazy.
Love it.
Another thing to note about this humidifier is it's the only mold inhibiting humidifier. So they have smart sensors in it that sense when the water is running low and then when the water is out. So it doesn't trap any water inside and create mold, basically, which I feel like it's a big issue with other humidifiers. So it's nice to know that your humidifier isn't building up mold and then putting that out into your air, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, also another fun thing that I love, there's like a little aroma tablet that you can put on top, and ours came with just an essential oil when we bought it, but you put drops in it and then it makes the room smell like really, really nice. And I love doing it before I go to bed to get this like subtle aroma. It's nothing strong. Obviously, you can get any essential oil you want. What?
I'm laughing because I literally saturate that tab with
I'm
essential.
like, give me more.
I
I
don't know.
know.
I thought of that while you were saying it. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it just
No,
literally
it's good.
because I'm like dumping drops on
I
it.
know.
I'm like looking at it like, oh my god.
I don't know which one it came with, honestly, but I love the smell of it.
Yeah, it's my preference. Whatever it is, it's my preference.
It's really subtle and it's not like really overpowering. Like lavender, I feel like can be too overpowering for me. But
Yeah.
the one they sent, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like a calming one, relaxation. So I really like that. I feel like it's an awesome product.
Yeah. Highly recommend. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, second on my list behind the magnesium spray is, let me grab it real quick. Let me just grab it. Oh. Mountain Valley water, folks. Oh my god. We buy cases and cases of this stuff.
And
Oh,
cases.
and cases. Like it literally doesn't end of this water a week. I can't even imagine the expense that we have on this water bill, but it is worth it because it is pure premium American goodness that flows right out of the Wichita mountains, and it is all natural, all clean spring water, so it is not that tap water, and it is also bottled in glass bottles, which is just absolutely awesome because you do not want to be drinking all of the microplastics from plastic water bottles, especially when it does get warmer. If you're leaving water bottles in your car or anything, that heat makes that water absorb that plastic so much more because it melts. So as much as you don't realize it, it's really, really important to drink out of glass bottles. And this is my favorite water to drink out of a glass bottle.
Yeah, it's definitely an expense. I think our parents can agree.
Yes.
But there's just certain things in life that I think you can't look at as an expense. Is truly an investment in your health. A lot of the things on this list that we're going over is an investment in your health, and I think if you can invest in the stock market or you can invest money in any other aspect of your life, this is an investment into your health and your well-being and your future, like how you're going to be when you're older, basically. So to me,
you pay how much a month for Netflix?
Exactly. So
how much you pay a month? So you can drop the Netflix account and buy these products. But
probably still be more, but
it may still be more, but I'm trying to just find something to pull out here. But I also wanted to point out, so I don't know if any I want to say why I don't like tap water, and not just me, like why tap water is bad for you and why you should drink out of a glass bottle. So I have these two Instagram graphics that I love.
At least just spring water.
Yeah, spring water. Like
purified water, tap water, spring water, okay. If you can get it glassed, perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfection. Tap water is a major no-no for me, especially because, well, I go to school in Philadelphia, so that's also a major no-no. But
especially right now, there's like,
oh my god, I'm literally getting Amber Alerts like every single day. I'm on my way. I'm like, I'm getting Amber Alerts about this tap water. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
So you don't drink any ice. It's like Mexico. Don't touch the ice. Don't drink the water. I'm like, I'm gonna have to worry about that soon.
Oh yeah, bring Mountain Valley.
Ship it there.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just read you guys a little bit from my little handy dandy Instagram graphic. So, what is in a glass of tap water? Arsenic, radioactive contaminants, pesticides, fluoride, which we all know is terrible for you, hormones, which may I just point out, I learned this the other day that tap water, they cannot filter hormones out of tap water. So that basically means like, I'm just going to use birth control as an example. Like girls who are peeing into their system and that water's being filtered, those hormones from that birth control, those chemicals from the birth control do not get cleaned out of that water. So you are essentially drinking estrogen. You are drinking, if you don't take birth control and you don't want those side effects, well, it's in your water. So
that's crazy. It's
absolutely
crazy.
crazy. Like that's why I'm so passionate about this one. It is so worth the money because it's so crazy to me that like you can be drinking those chemicals and not everyone thinks it's clean, but it's poison for your body. So I can't highly recommend spring water.
Like tap water is straight up not safe. Like
it's not safe. Like it's literally red flag for tap water.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm passionate. That's why this is number 2 for me.
Do not highly recommend tap water. I do not recommend.
Yeah, spice up the drinking game here. Yeah. But highly recommend Mountain Valley water. It's also just like so aesthetic, like the green bottles. I'm obsessed with it. And it's so funny because like this big green bottle, I feel like it looks like a beer bottle almost. And I bring it to all of my classes, and I swear my professors always are like, the hell? Like, what's that girl drinking?
Like at first glance, it's like, what's that giant thing that she has?
It's so funny. And I'm like so obnoxious about it. I'm like drinking my water because I'm just like in love with Mountain Valley. So yeah, that's just a little blurb that I had to include that in there for this list because it's essential.
So next thing is the Oura Ring, which I have it on my middle finger. I've had the Oura Ring for 3 years now. Yeah.
Whoa.
I think either 2 or 3 years. Yep.
Interesting.
I know. I like now that because I got it. Okay, no, I think 2 years. I'm going on my third. Yeah, you're so long. The main reason I wanted it was to track my sleep and then track my recovery. So obviously people have probably heard of the Oura Ring, probably heard of the Whoop, things like that. But it's just like enlightened my mind so much to the quality of my sleep. And I used to go to bed being like, okay, if I go to bed at this time, I'll get this many hours of sleep. But what you don't know is that your body naturally wakes up in the middle of the night, even though you might not be physically awake, your body might like come in and out of sleep basically, depending on if you ate a bunch of sugar before bed or ate dinner late, whatever it is, or drank alcohol that night. Like it'll affect your sleep and it will literally show you a graph of it in the app, which is so fun. Sometimes it like will annoy me if I go on and I'm like, oh wow, I feel like I had a great night's sleep, and it's like shit sleep score. I'm like,
yeah,
what? Like I wish I didn't know that. But yeah, so I was just gonna say, so yeah, I love it for sleep and I do love it for the recovery. And what I was saying earlier with the aminos is I have noticed that my recovery score has gone up and has stayed more consistent while taking the aminos.
Wow.
So
that's a great way to track it.
Yes, exactly. So it's like, even if you don't know how to track something like that, the Oura Ring, like let's go to my readiness. So HRV balance helps you keep track of your recovery status, comparing your 2-week heart rate. So mine right now is good. So it's saying that it's slightly different from the average, like age and all those factors. But sometimes it would be like, pay attention. Like last year, it would always say like, pay attention in the red zone. And I'm like, I don't know how to recover when I work out like 5, 6 days a week, like I still rest and I walk, but still, yeah. So I love seeing that. I have to charge it. Honestly, I'm looking at this app and it's like, charge your ring. So I need to charge it. But last night I got 8 hours of sleep. And another thing with the magnesium, what I wanted to note is I fell asleep in 3 minutes.
Wow.
Which is crazy. It's always low. It's like 2-3 minutes. Sometimes it's like I wake up and it's like 1 minute and I'm like, that makes sense because I literally don't remember anything after closing my eyes. Like literally. So it's just really cool. And then you can see on the graph too, like how much you move at night, which is also kind of weird. Like it'll show you like bigger movements. And I'm like, I would love to just have a camera on me to like
wonder what you're doing.
Yeah, like that's kind of creepy, but at the same time, I would love to know what the heck I'm doing. But yeah, it tracks your activities, your steps, everything like that too. So if you don't want to wear like an Apple Watch or anything, the ring, I feel like honestly, like I love just wearing a gold chunky ring. So yeah,
great.
I love the Oura Ring. I only pay like $5.99 a month, which I don't think is bad at all.
Yeah,
like I pay more for my Google storage on my email.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally, it's like $10.99 a month. Oh god, that's
no,
ridiculous.
I just upgraded because I ran out of storage. So I know that. I'm like, my emails and my Google Drive. Like, come on.
Yeah, they're cluttered.
Yeah, they take up a lot from work. It's like everyone uses Google Drive now, and I'm like, yo, get out of my storage. Like, for real. I just like need
Oh,
it. I just
thank God my work uses a Dell.
yeah. Adele, hello.
It's a shot at Dell, but at least I
I
don't
know.
have the storage problem.
But
It is
did you-
very. I will give it to Dell that the pathway system, whatever they got going on with where you save it on
Yeah.
the computer. It's
Wait,
phenomenal.
did you get my reference though? Adele, like hello? Adele the singer.
I didn't even hear you say that.
Oh, you said Adele, and I'm like, Adele. Okay, let's just move on from that.
I didn't hear a word you just said. All right.
It's fine.
Okay. Sorry, this is long, guys. Woof.
I know.
We're really going into depth, but I feel like it's important. Like I want you to
Mhm.
hear how passionate we are about these products. So the next product, I'm gonna group them as one product, Kateri.
Yeah.
So Kateri is gonna speak on the Cora face mask because she uses that, and she also uses the Alitora face mask, which is what I'm gonna speak on. Just both two phenomenal face masks that we both really love. I only use the Alitora. I've actually never used the Cora face mask, but I know Kateri likes it. So I'm going to speak about the Alitora face mask real quick. We also found out about it from Ben Greenfield, as we said earlier, about Keon, who is just a wellness guy that I absolutely love. Everything that guy says. Yeah, he's a biohacker, and
He's extreme.
he's very extreme, but I am for all of it. Like you will see me in this comment section commenting on his photos because I just like love him. But he puts this face mask all over. It's like a clay mask, and it dries, so it goes on very wet, but it dries hard. And he puts it like in his hair, in his eyebrows, like literally all over his body. He swears by it. So this unique blend of 9 nutrient-dense ingredients exfoliates dead skin, reduces pore openings, stimulates blood flow, and encourages growth of new skin cells. The detoxifying properties of carefully formulated clay draws out impurities and produce porcelain smooth skin with a radiant glow. So it's basically like 9 nutrients in one little face mask. So
and it's like
really
such
awesome.
a deep detoxifier. Like
Yeah,
I just feel like it really pulls out the impurities.
it does.
And like after, it's like if I had any pimples that weren't like a whitehead yet or something, it's like the next morning I'll wake up and it's like, oh, there they are. Like
yeah, and it just like
draws out all the impurities. It's crazy.
Yeah, so you may think that I don't really necessarily break out after it, but I do think it shows you the impurities and then it gets rid of them. Like, and that's the moral of the story, is that it does get rid of them. But it also has this ingredient of, well, it has 2 ingredients I want to talk about. So it has freshwater pearl powder. So that's one of nature's more subtle exfoliates and has remarkable ability to establish an even skin tone and smooth out wrinkles. So it's particularly useful for eradicating sunspots, reducing redness, and mitigating irritation. It's a unique ingredient rarely found in other products and is part of the Alitora difference. And then, which is also just like cool. Like what?
Yeah,
Pearl powder in my face mask? Sure. So,
yeah. Why not?
And then it has 4-hour grass-fed colostrum, which is a natural source of many vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and amino acids. And it is rich in the growth factor IGF-1, and colostrum assists in regeneration of skin cells. So that is just another ingredient that's important to, that's like its prime purpose is to regenerate new skin. So it really is a face mask that works. It's not one of those just like oils, all this stuff slapped in it. Like this stuff is clean for your skin, and I highly, highly recommend it.
And now that you just read that about the pearl stuff being a subtle exfoliator, it doesn't harm my skin. Like you would think when it's hardening, because it gets so hard that you're like gonna be super irritated after. And I feel like as well, you have a little bit more sensitive skin than me.
I have unbelievably sensitive skin.
Like certain products. Yeah. And it doesn't make you like itchy, red, break out more. Like obviously you're red like right after you like rub it off your face. But yeah, I feel like it's not a harsh exfoliator, and it does do such a deep cleanse without harming your skin. Yeah. And with the colostrum, it helps you kind of rebuild that skin. So it's great.
I should put I have some pictures of it on my face. I should put it up there.
I know. Our dad uses it, our mom uses it. Like we are all on this wave. We love it. Yeah. It's It's great. And then so the Cora Organics face mask that I use is turmeric brightening and exfoliating mask. So I got this Christmas and I've legitimately been so obsessed with this. I probably use this more than I use the Alitora, but I kind of rotate them. This one I use more religiously because I use it like twice a week basically. But it's a 2-in-1 treatment, so it's basically like a deep facial cleanse that you can use at home. So I literally feel like I get a facial when I do it. And it has turmeric and rose hip seeds in it, which work together to gently polish to reveal a smoother and brighter looking skin, while aspen bark addresses uneven texture and dullness. And it's an exfoliating scrub, so you can either exfoliate with it or as a leave-on mask. I put it on for like 10 to 15 minutes. So while I have it on, I normally do it after I shower. I put it on and I'll like make my bed or fold laundry or read my book or something. Like I'll just do something to multitask while I have it on. And then it really does help remove oil buildup, takes off any obviously like excess makeup if you had any on from the night before or something. It reduces the appearance of uneven skin texture and dullness, and polishes and resurfaces skin to improve radiance and glow. And I do notice that like the day I use it, my skin is like extra glowy. And yeah, I just love it. Like it feels so calming on my skin. And it's not like I don't feel like it's a harsh exfoliator. Obviously, I don't do it every day because you're not supposed to exfoliate every day. But I really do. I love it. Like now I can tell when it's time to add it into my rotation. I'm like, yeah, I need to take time to do this today because it's so worth it. And honestly, if you multitask while you do it, you don't even know you're doing it. Sometimes I meditate while I do it.
That's the best kind of face mask too, is when
Exactly.
it's like
Habits,
yeah.
stacking the habits on top of each other, and then you can just get them all done in one fell swoop.
You walk upstairs, Katira's like on the rug with a face mask on, like in her set.
Breath work, face mask, like hair up in a towel. It's like the whole 9 yards up there.
It's hilarious.
I know sometimes I'm like, if only my family downstairs knew what was going on up here.
I do know. That's why I just like leave you be. I'm like, all right, I can't say bye to you today. I'm leaving.
Yeah. See ya. Stay.
Okay.
They have great products as well, all certified organic. So love that.
I use their sleeping mask. Just throw that out there. So I do like their products. Next up, sorry guys, we are nearing the end of our list. Okay, next one, short and sweet, a journal. Simply any journal will do. Has to have lines. Has to have lines in your pages. Obviously, that's psychotic. If not, but
if you don't like lines, it's okay. Jeez.
My apologies. It's just like that would be crazy for me. So yeah, just a journal, because our minds are meant to have thoughts, but they are not meant to hold thoughts. That's how I believe it. So if you have a thought, write it down. If you have a negative thought, write it down, get it out, and move on from it. If you have a positive thought, write it down because you'll remember it. I truly feel like the best way to remember stuff, especially when you're trying to, elevate your mindset or incorporate a new thought process, change your thoughts, change your life. So if you're really trying to embody that and incorporate all these positive thoughts in your life, then write it down and you will, one, believe it, but also remember it so much more, especially every single time you open that journal. I'm just a big advocate for journaling. I never really was, which is crazy because I so would be the type to journal, but I started like, I don't even know, maybe a month ago, a little over a month ago, and I journal every single night before bed, and I just absolutely love it. I feel like I get everything off my chest, and I'm so purely honest in it. Like it is.
I have noticed a difference with you as well with it. Like I feel like you've come to these realizations when you're journaling, and it's like when you write it, you release it. So if you're having any negative thought or just need help figuring out something or whatever it is, you always come out on the other side and you're like, I was writing last night, I was journaling last night. I'm like, that's amazing. I love that. That can be your outlet for it.
Especially because I am a person, like I need to like figure stuff out in my head, and it's so much to try and think through. So often when I'm journaling, I won't even know what I'm going to write, and I'll just like start writing, and then I'll literally end up writing like 3 pages on it and be like, wow, I just totally solved that. And it just flips my mindset. It's a great tool. I highly recommend. I can't stop saying it now, but it's just, I'm going to keep this one short because there's not much to it, but everyone should pick up a journal and write in it and release every single thought you have. It
at
is
least like once a week.
Like try and work it in, and gradually you'll notice that you want to journal more. Like I went on a walk the other day and got home and I had literally so many thoughts that I went upstairs alone and like picked up my journal and wrote for an hour. I couldn't help
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
So you'll gradually get more into it. It doesn't
Mhm.
need to be a thing that you're like, I need to journal right now. Like it's not meant to stress you out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes. Okay, going off of the whole walking talk, I'll
Oh
go
yeah.
into
Perfect.
my walking treadmill. I am obsessed with my walking treadmill. It is by far the best purchase I've ever made. I would never regret any penny I spent on that thing. Wasn't even that crazy. It was like 200 something bucks on Amazon.
Just so
But
cheap these days. That's
I
so
know, like really exactly. I'm sure they're more expensive now as we speak, but it is such a game changer. Like when I'm just working and can walk while doing stuff, I feel like it makes me way more productive and I don't even realize it. Like I'll put it on like a 2 speed, 1.8.
yeah.
Like I do a slow speed and I'm getting so many steps during the day. Like I'll finish the day with like 20, 25,000 steps without even realizing it. And then just I feel like the flow through my body while I'm working, it like makes me want to just like keep going. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah. Well, there's a thing that your mind activity, like your brain activity after walking, your
Mhm.
brain is so much more stimulated. You are having so many more thoughts than if you're not walking. So imagine walking and then doing work, like probably
I know.
maximizing that brain activity, being the most
Ben
efficient. Yeah.
Ben Greenfield, he walks while he takes Zoom calls and podcast interviews, stuff like that, because it like stimulates better thoughts for him
Yeah.
basically and more information. But yeah, so I feel like that's definitely just it's such a good investment.
Especially if you
Honestly,
work from home.
oh my
Like,
God, if you work from home, it's like obviously it's hard to leave your desk to go on a walk. And if you can only go for like a 10-minute walk, it's still not like getting out that much and you want more steps. But at the end of the day, you're tired. Like I get it. It's so like that. But if you can get to 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and already have like 20,000 steps, it's like, oh my God, I'm tired.
yeah,
Like,
you had a good day. You had a
yeah,
good day then. So
exactly. So I really love a walking treadmill and I think it's such a good investment. I highly recommend. I can't say it without laughing now.
these people are gonna be hammered.
No. We don't support underage drinking.
We don't. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it even the underage.
I should just cut out
I'm
that I
saying
said
they're
that.
about to be 12 shots in.
I know. Okay,
Okay.
let's move
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Next product. You put me onto this, honestly, a tongue scraper.
Love
I
it.
really yeah, I am, like, addicted to it, like, I feel like I never really like,
Mhm,
I tongue scrape. Kateri does it now you say night too.
I started doing it at night
Yeah,
when I
but
brush my teeth.
I don't take a sip of water until I tongue scrape. Like,
You shouldn't, that's good.
it is the first thing I do in the morning. I'm just obsessed with it.
So it
So,
just gets, like, all bacteria and toxins out of your mouth, and it's also a form of lymphatic drainage, basically, like, doing that. I don't know all the science behind that, but I heard that in a podcast once, so I'm just gonna share the wealth. But, yeah, it's, like, the best feeling in the world now, I'm, like, addicted to it, so it helps with bad breath, it just really helps to, like, get all that, like, guck off your tongue. It's kinda gross to talk about, but if you
yeah.
think about, like, your toothbrush isn't gonna get that all off, so if you do that before and then brush your teeth, then it's, like, I feel so like way more refreshed. I
Yeah.
got Tyler on it. I like everyone, I'm like tongue scraper. If you want to start one thing in like health and
Yeah.
wellness, tongue scraper.
It's so
Get
easy.
get
It's
them on Amazon.
one
Just get like a stainless steel one. You can put them in the dishwasher to wash them in your sink, whatever. Love them. I'm like obsessed.
and they're not, like, harsh, but they are. So that's why I love it because 'cause I'm like, I
Mhm.
feel it, like, scraping the
Yeah.
bacteria, and I'm like, "This is awesome."
And it also doesn't
Like,
take a lot of time. It's like I get like a lot of things like, "Oh, but I don't have the time in the day to do all that." This is literally like 30 seconds before you brush your
yeah,
teeth, which you're already doing every single day. So,
yeah.
just do it right before.
Just great addition to
Yes.
your morning teeth routine.
Mhm. Yes. Okay.
Okay, on to our 12th and final product, but definitely last but not least.
Mhm.
So
It is the Array DeBloat pills. I think they're called DeBloat pills. DeBloat. DeBloat.
to blow. Yeah, loved it already to blow.
Okay. Anyway, I'm actually out of these pills right now, and I'm thinking about that. These would really be awesome next week when I'm on vacation, like eating, drinking. So yeah, I should see if these I don't actually don't know if they're on Amazon. But anyway, these bloat pills are I feel like they just work
Like, they just
wonders.
work.
Like they just work
Work.
so well. It's like I if you like have a bigger meal or whatever it is, like say you just feel bloated, take 2 of these and your bloat will go away. Like your stomach pain will go away. It's like all the ingredients in them. It is amazing. And I highly recommend.
Wait, I need to look it up. I need to look it up because it's called bloat. I knew it was called bloat.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
some pills that are called like Debloat.
Okay, but literally the description for these pills is kiss your food baby goodbye.
Mhm.
And I remember our cousin Nikki used
Yes.
these when she was in Florida, and she
So she's like,
I'm not gonna speak on it for her, but
I know,
like
she was
has
very
bloating problems.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was very bloated and she was like she had just traveled, so she was flying and she came over for dinner and she's like, "I'm so bloated." I was like, "Oh my God, wait, take 2 of these." I should have just like, given her the bottle because I get that feeling. But she literally woke up the next day and she's like, "Oh my God, Kateri, you have no idea how much that helped me." Because like that night her stomach was in so much pain. Then she took the 2 and just felt so much better. And I just like when you're traveling, if
Yeah.
you like, I'm not saying like if you eat pasta, like something that like irritates your stomach, but like you wanted to enjoy it, whatever it is, they are
Yeah.
amazing. Amazing. I like really, as soon as we're done recording, I need to go on Amazon to see if they have them.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that, but I have the bloat latte, which is just it's not pill form. It's like you drink it, and I truly don't like it as much, honestly. Like if you're gonna get a bloat product for them, I recommend the pills, not
Mhm.
the latte, but I do have that if you want that, Kateri.
I know.
I
If
also
I
just want to read
if
real
I
quick from
can't
the
get them,
website.
I'm gonna take them. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Reduces IBS symptoms by 77%, including abdominal pain, acid reflux, and constipation. So all my IBS girlies out there.
Oh no, Amazon doesn't have them.
All right.
Sorry, now I'm getting distracted. That is so sad.
It's all right.
I should have thought about that. I thought about it before I left Florida, but then I like picked up my bottle and was like, "Oh, I want to get more of these things." But
Maybe you can like, let's see, can we overnight it or something?
I know, or I'll just take your lattes and like ask for hot water. But like, then I'm gonna be like up all night peeing, like drinking at night.
Oh my God, that's gonna be brutal.
I
But
know.
okay, sorry. Back to the
Yes.
topic.
Well,
That's pretty much all we have to say about that because honestly, I don't know the science behind what stops bloating like that.
you can
But
go on their website.
yeah, all we know is that they work and they've worked for us. And if you are looking to try something to get rid of that bloat or to just feel like get the feeling of being bloated away,
Mhm.
highly recommend.
Yes.
So, with
Yes.
that being said, these are our 12 products right now that I think we are actually just obsessed with. And the list could go on, but I feel like these are the ones that we incorporate in our lives daily and are really loving right now and are bettering our health right now.
Yes. So we'll keep doing episodes like this, maybe not as many products, just as we find new things that we like. But this just gives you guys some insight into some of the things we take, some of the things we use, and that we think would benefit every single person, no matter what your age, gender, like health goals, wellness goals, whatever it is. I think they are all very awesome products and we highly recommend them all.
One last shot for you.
One last. So yes, thank you guys for listening to another episode. Please remember to like this episode, comment, please provide some feedback, whatever it is. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do post the video content on there. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed this episode and we'll see you next week.